A bill is in the Senate focusing on how South Carolina law enforcement should handle high-speed chases. Caroline Yaffa tells us how rules could change for officers.
If passed, lawmakers say the bill would prioritize public safety and ensure that high-speed chases only happen when necessary.
Right now, there is no uniformity. The only thing the law says is that each agency has to develop their own policy. Some policies can be as simple as be careful or, just don't take unnecessary risks.
According to the bill, a vehicular pursuit is when an officer in a marked vehicle with activated lights and sirens tries to stop a driver who evades arrest by speeding or driving recklessly. The bill says in most cases, law enforcement would be required to have a supervisor's permission to engage in a chase. Jeffrey Alpert, who's a USC criminology and criminal justice professor, says the language in this bill needs to be fixed.
It's very difficult for an officer who's in the heat of the chase to consider 42 different variables.
The bill also says officers would be allowed to engage if there is probable cause, reasonable suspicion, or they believe the driver is a threat to public safety. Officer J.J. Jones from the South Carolina Law Enforcement Officers Association says chases are important for everyone's safety.
Pursuits in South Carolina are important for the safety of our citizens and for our law enforcement. Innocent bystanders are hurt just as often as law enforcement is, so we need to make sure whenever bad guys or offenders run from law enforcement, they face the charges and they face felony charges.
Senator Darrell Jackson says he's willing to work with law enforcement to find a compromise.
I would be devastated if we lose another innocent life because we did not have a policy that could be as simple as I'm chasing behind this person.
Jackson says other states have passed this bill, and he believes it needs to be a top priority for South Carolina lawmakers. In Columbia, I'm Caroline Yaffa.